Hello, you guys. Welcome and welcome back. We're going to get into another collective reading to see what you guys need to know. We're going to start off by figuring out what's the answer to your question. Whatever question that you're coming to this reading about, focus on it. Take a deep breath, or two, or three. And we're going to see what the answer is to that question. Y'all be sure to like the video, subscribe if you're new, Don't bring anything into your life that doesn't belong, please. We do not need that. You do not need that. And I hope these messages help you guys, okay? So what is the answer to the collective's question, Spirit? What is the answer to the collective's question at this time? What do they need an answer? Forgiveness. Okay. That's something that I know y'all not going to want to do. But forgiveness is here. The answer to your question or your dilemma or whatever you're dealing with is forgiveness. Communicate clearly, and meditation brings answers, okay? To understand whether or not you should forgive a situation, you can meditate on it. But forgiveness, what this deck is basically saying is forgiveness is not for someone else. It's actually for you. So in order to feel better, in order to move forward, in order to get whatever you're asking for in this situation, you have to forgive. Communicate clearly and forgive. You may have to speak up to yourself. Okay. You may have to speak up for yourself or to yourself. Because it's like there's a part of your shadow that doesn't want you to forgive. I want to hold on to this forever. I'm so attached to my pain. I'm so attached to my pain and I want to hold on to it forever. Fuck y'all and everybody who wants me to forgive because I will never forgive. And that's the problem. You may not want to hear what I have to say, but you know I'm right, bitch, in your soul, okay? What else does the collective need to know? Yeah, toxic. Whatever you're holding on to is toxic. A situation could be toxic. Also be careful what you eat and drink at this time. Speechless. Someone is at a loss for words. And water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So you could be flabbergasted about how toxic someone is. There could be a person here who's just extremely off the chain. It could be you. I'm not saying you off the chain, but you could be being toxic in a situation and it's causing you not to communicate from the highest version of yourself and who you are. What else for the collective? Ritual in reverse. I feel like something is also breaking your focus. It's making you be sporadic or it's making you be inconsistent. Protest. Fighter. Yeah, you're fighting something. You may be fighting some type of inconsistency in your own life, or you're trying to fight for yourself in a situation possibly. Let's see what this is about. Because it feels like there could be a person around you as well who's fighting some type of change, or they're fighting against you when you're trying to make something consistent. They want it to be inconsistent. It's like there are no words to describe. It's like it's hard for you to communicate something and your spirit team wants you to communicate clearly. And I feel like the reason why you're struggling to communicate clearly is because there's something toxic keeping you from doing that. What's this toxic card? Nine of Swords, Knight of Cups, Eight of Swords. There's something that's scaring you. It's making you feel afraid of the future. What's the Nine of Swords? Page of Swords. You got your eyes glued to something. There's something toxic that you're watching that's making you nervous or anxious. It's making you feel worried. I don't know if it's the news. I don't know what it is. King of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, someone is communicating with you and it's making you nervous, or there's something you're watching that's toxic. What's this ritual reversed? Ace of Pentacles. It's like nothing is consistent. Yeah. Judgment and the Ten of Swords. Everything changes. Like, it feels like 1 minute there's good news, then there's bad news. It feels like you're watching the news, literally, or you're watching something about current events, people protesting, fights breaking out. It's like maybe this is social media, like you're ingesting a bunch of stuff that's going on in the world, and it feels like there's always something going on that needs your attention, but it's causing you to be inconsistent. What's the Ace of Pentacles? Queen of Cups. You may be feeling very vulnerable, very exposed. Three of Swords. Yeah, and the Judgment card. You may feel like nothing is like sacred in the world, or there's nothing that you can depend on in the world. That's kind of what it feels like. This is interesting. What deck do I want to use? I feel like your spirit team wants you to energetically spread some type of forgiveness, or try to spread positivity to the world. What is the situation that's going on right now that the collective is looking for answers about? What is this forgiveness the answer to? Knight of Swords. Yeah, somebody communicating with, is somebody saying something to you that just, it feels like crazy. Yeah, the devil. See what I'm saying? And the sun. But the Wheel of Fortune is on the sun. There's a lot of people talking about a lot of shit, and I feel like it's very negative. You're going to see the truth over time. Yeah.
I need the lotion.
Okay, here, baby. Can you tell your brother come get it? Where your brother?
In his room.
Can you grab it? Come grab it. I'm going to close the door behind you. Don't worry.
Thank you.
There you go, Pooh. I got it. Go ahead. What is this? What is... Okay. It just feels like somebody's overwhelming you. What's the Knight of Swords? Page of Swords. What the fuck is this? I feel like there's people talking about things that they don't know nothing about. It's like the way that spirit is looking at the world right now, it's a lot of people claiming that they're an expert and they're not an expert. Ten of Cups, Queen of Cups. What's the Knight of Swords with the Page of Swords? Emperor. Yes! It's like people think that they're an authority on things that they don't know shit about. And it's like you're listening to these people and watching these people. King of Cups, Ace of Pentacles again. What is this Ace of Pentacles? I just need to see. There's a lot of people who feel like they can control other people. Control what other people say. Control what other people do. There's a lot of people who feel like they can put folks in a state of panic and fear. What's this Ace of Pentacles? Queen of Cups. What's the Ace of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups? Because that's what came out over here. This is a ritual that's going wrong. Four of Swords. This is a ritual that's going wrong. This is a ritual to prevent the healing of the feminine energy. Three of Swords and the Fool. The Ace of Cups, yeah. This is to cause fear within people. It's like what's the Queen of Cups, Four of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the Four of Swords. You're going to see what this is about in April 2025. Yeah, this is about healing the relationship with the feminine energy. The Fool and the Eight of Cups. This is why so many readings and people have been talking about walking away from the past. This is not just happening in your relationships. This is not just happening at work. This is not just happening in your home. This is happening on a large scale. The reason why everything is fucked up down here with all of us little peons is because everything is fucked up in the ethers. And it's an imbalance. It's happening in the earth. It's happening in the sky. It's happening in the waters. There's an imbalance of energy that's trying to fight against some type of consistency with the feminine energy. Everybody, period, probably been off, irregular. There's an irregularity that the feminine energy is trying to correct, but there's a ritual going on that is trying to block this. It's a naturally occurring cycle. Water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We're probably feeling it. I'm a Pisces, y'all, but we're probably feeling it more than anyone else because we're connected to the water and we feel what's going on in the water, and the water is fucking off. It's hot as hell. All these fucking hurricanes and shit and all this weird ass weather. It's snowing places and hot as hell other places, and the weather don't make no goddamn sense. It's because there's a ritual that has gone wrong. What is this ritual in reverse that's gone wrong? The Queen of Wands. Some type of ooh, I was about to say lack, envy, and jealousy. And all them horns beeping. Five of Pentacles, Five of Swords. Four of Wands, Four of Swords. Page of Swords out here twice. Ace of Pentacles out here twice. Queen of Cups out here twice. It's like they want to make all of us fucking go crazy and fight each other. They want to get us so thrown off of our routine, so out of whack. I'm telling you, they wanted to be Grand Theft Auto with the cheat code on. What was that cheat code? They want us all to act like the people in Grand Theft Auto with the cheat code on that made everybody riot and go crazy. What's this Emperor doing? 6 of Cups. Empress. Knight of Pentacles. Interesting. What's the Page of Swords? Wheel of Fortune. Empress again, and the 6 of Swords. What's the Wheel of Fortune? I wasn't focusing, but it's the Queen of Pentacles. Same difference. What's the Wheel of Fortune? The Ace of Wands. Nine of Pentacles. High Priestess. This is about the feminine energy. You're sitting here shocked. Yeah, the Tower card about all this shit going on. I feel like somebody's trying to get your attention as well. This is about healing of relationships, healing of bonds, healing of connections. God, source, spirit wants us all to start communicating more clearly from a place of forgiveness and not a place of hatred, not a place of lack, insecurity, or envy or jealousy. That's what this is. What's the 6 of Cups with the Emperor? The Sun. Eight of Cups, 5 of Swords. It feels like there's a person controlling a situation. Yeah, 2 of Cups. Communication. Somebody's in a watchtower that's gonna fall. But they're watching how we communicate with each other. This is on social media. There's someone in a watchtower watching how we communicate on social media. And they send people out to communicate certain things in certain ways on social media to cause divide. And we all know this, right? But the whole point is so that the feminine can't heal this situation. Because usually if all of these other factors weren't involved and there was such an imbalance of masculine and feminine energy, the feminine would automatically heal the situation or bring healing to the situation. And they figured out a way to prevent the feminine from being able to come in and heal the situation. That's why all this shit is fucked up with the water. And you hear about what happened in fucking Canada. All of these rain rivers or whatever it's called. All of this weird aquatic phenomena going on. Yeah, 5 of Swords. 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody's coming. 6 of Swords, Chariot. There's somebody coming. There is someone coming. Yep, not a one. Someone is coming and they know it. Look, we don't see who's coming, but somebody's coming. King of Swords, they on the boat. Look, Three of Wands, they on the boat. Knight of Wands, they coming. And it's going to cause some type of destruction. And these people know it. I feel like they trying to delay it so that they can get away, but it ain't. Ooh, child. So what's going to happen, child? Tell me what's going to happen. Hangman. So it's like the solution to everybody's problems is forgiveness and to work together and to communicate clearly with each other. That's the solution to all these fucking problems that we got going on. But it's a watching force, controlling force that doesn't want us to be able to communicate clearly with each other or to connect on a cerebral psychic level. Somebody's going to get caught up. Hangman. King of Swords. Ooh, the King of Swords coming to let some be known. Did y'all hear that? As soon as I said let's be known, they're cutting off the faucet. They're cutting off some type of source of flow. They're not going to let something happen. The gears are going to stop. Somebody's coming to lay down the law. What's this hangman for what's going to happen, child? The strength. Now, see, your job, this message is a confirmation. We've manifested this. Your job is to not be fucking scary and do what needs to be done. Don't sell each other out. Don't cause problems. Be a team. Not saying don't speak up, because I feel like they want you to speak up, but the more we have the courage to speak up and the more we have the courage to face the risk of persecution, the better this situation is going to be. What's the hangman? Yep, justice and the Two of Wands. The right decision in this situation is going to take courage, balance. If you have the courage to face some type of persecution, I don't know what you're going through. I don't know your goddamn life. But if you have the courage to face some type of persecution, justice comes when you make a decision to be courageous, even in the face of being made fun of, even in the face of going against what everybody else is doing. Because you got the Wheel of Fortune and the Sun out here. Both of them got wheels on them. The Wheel of Time. There's a person watching the shifts in time. Like, I'm seeing an old-fashioned sundial in my head. And it feels like somebody is watching the sundial and how it shifts over time. And they know the time is coming. Ooh, King of Swords. Libra. And the 7 of Wands. Yeah. King of Cups, 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Wands. 7, 7, 7, child. What are all the sevens? We done seen 2 4s. Feel like we saw some other number that had 2 of them. 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, 2 of Wands. Somebody is going to be put on blast all of a sudden. Or there's going to be something that grinds to a halt all of a sudden. It's like whoever's controlling the situation wants us all to be confused right up until this person comes. So that when this person comes, we'll be questioning our intuition. I don't know who this is. And it's like women working against women, men working against men. It's like, ooh, child, it feels so visceral. They telling us to keep going. Keep going even though it's hard. Aries, Leo, Libra, Taurus, Pisces, Sag, possibly Aquarius, Scorpio. Let me get an advice for what this is. It's like they trying to throw us off from what we know. Like everything is changed. Everybody talking, okay, it's Halloween when I'm doing this reading. Everybody, oh, Halloween ain't how it used to be no more. And then when Thanksgiving comes, they're going to be like, oh, Thanksgiving ain't how it used to be no more. And then when Christmas comes, they're going to be like, oh, Christmas ain't how it used to be no more. And then when the New Year comes, they're going to show you pictures of Times Square and be like, oh, Times Square, it looks so empty now ever since the pandemic. Everybody say, everybody's always talking about, oh, ever since the pandemic, ever since the pandemic, ever since the pandemic. That's how they try to slow that shit down. Because it was moving too fast towards something that they was afraid of. And now they want to keep reminding us of how it used to be before that, so we can keep thinking of how it used to be versus how it is going to be in the future. They want us to keep wanting the past, so we won't see the future. And once the future gets here, we're going to be so stuck thinking about how we want the past that we're going to be afraid to walk into the future. Bitch, I'm walking through the portal. It's a lot of us that's not afraid to walk through the portal. But see, it's going to be people talking about, don't go in there. This is something that happens with the feminine energy. It's something about a rebirth that takes place on earth every so odd how many ever years. And let me get y'all a time card. This takes place however many so odd years, but they want you to think that something crazy is happening. It's not crazy. This is natural. This is how the planet heals with the 4 of Wands and the 4 of Swords. This is regenerative. This is cathartic. But see, when the portal comes, your justice is to have courage to walk through the portal, bitch. And not to get stuck. But they gonna make you feel confused And like, oh, you crazy if you walk through that portal. Oh, what happened? And they ain't nobody on the other side gonna see you. Like, okay, they gonna show you all this demonic shit about people walking through portals. What did I see about them kids walking through that damn portal? I think somebody was doing some type of TikTok or something like that, and it was some kids that went into the light and then the devil came back out with them. They gonna do that predictive programming shit to make you think that you shouldn't walk through the portal, or to make you afraid to walk through the portal, make you afraid of what's on the other side. Then as people are like, man, fuck this, I'm walking through the portal, right? They're gonna show you things on the other side. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, bro. They're gonna show you things on the other side coming back out of the portal that's gonna scare you into walking through the portal. But what you seeing coming back out is an illusion in 7 of Cups. So it's gonna make you afraid, and it's gonna keep you stuck in this old mentality. I don't know if it's a mental thing. I don't know if it's figurative. I don't know if it's a literal door that you're going to have to walk through. But your justice is to blindly walk through the portal with courage so that you're not afraid. What's the time frame? Significant time. Try later. In September. Within the next 6 months of September. So October, November, December, January, February, March. And I said April. What's the advice? Passion in reverse. The universe is always guiding me towards my passions. The angels ask you to act and follow what you believe in with all your heart. You have come to this earth to fulfill a mission. Unleash your full potential and engage in activities that bring pleasure. Yes, like there's this desire or this wish or this will that somebody is trying to impose upon people to be unhappy or to have inconsistent positivity in their life. I'm telling you, they want to like drain all of the passion and love and individuality off of the earth. And I'm telling you, all these goofy, dumb motherfuckers is falling for it. I'm sick of y'all hoes. Stupid bitches. Surrender. But I'm saying it's not stupid because people are scary and people sometimes are. It's like the fear causes people to choose to stay in prison. It's like when you watch animals get released back into the wild after being in captivity. I brought this up before. Because you have a choice. You don't have to walk through the portal. But it's like these people in power with the emperor, they wanna create situations where they make people want the past. It's like they want to make people, oh, I want to go back. But that's the past. You can never go back. Some people may love the fact that they had a good childhood or there was a good time in their life. That's how souls get stuck in this regurgitated cycle. And that's why we see these ghosts that are actually just energetic footprints and fingerprints of people who can't move on in the afterlife. They're actually there in that time. It's a parallel universe where these people who have died have found some type of joy in one place in their life. And they are so attached to that, thinking that that's the only, they're so afraid that that's the only time that they're going to find joy, that they trap their soul forever in a repetitive cycle. And that is your life sometimes. And you have to see that that's happening in the waking state of your life so that when you die, you won't do it again. Surrender. Regardless of the outcome, I am taken care of. That's what you need to believe. The angels want you to know you need not worry about the resolution of the current situation. And it says, instead of trying to solve the problem with sheer force, Trust you will get exactly what you need no matter the outcome of the uncertain situation. You are taken care of. So the point is that your spirit team wants you to surrender and trust. And it's hard. Because it's so much uncertainty that you feel defensive. But they want you to trust in what they're doing for you to bring more joy into your life. Relax. All worries and anxieties are leaving my mind, making space for calmness and peace. The angels want you to know that feeling at peace internally can boost overall contentment and feelings of happiness, regardless of the challenges you face. A relaxed and calm outlook can help you navigate life's often turbulent waters more smoothly. It's like you don't want negative things to happen, but when they do, it's like, is it really bad? I feel like putting your hand on the situation at all is going to extend the amount of time it takes for the situation to be resolved. Work on finding peace and forgiveness within yourself. That's what the fuck this shit is all about. But all these hoes out here got y'all looking dumb and goofy. Don't let it happen. That's what I said.